She's a banger.
Subscribe to my channel.
Today I'm riding a very special bike. It is the Indian FDR 1200. Kill the intro. So what better day testing a muscle bike than if not in this shitty British weather. It's just pissing it down, really. It's absolutely horrendous. Basically, this is Indians' very brave attempt to bring back a very similar bike to the 750 flat track motorcycle, a sport version of their lineup. We've got a 1200cc engine on this motorcycle, and I'm lucky enough to be riding the carbon version. So the carbon version comes with front and rear all-in suspension. It comes with Brembo brakes and a standard Krapovic exhaust. So comfort, how comfortable is this bike? Well, I must say it feels a bit like an enduro bike, or like a crosser, because it's got these wide handlebars. You're sitting quite upright, your feet are slightly bent but nothing crazy, and yeah, it's very comfortable. It's got quite a lot of grunt and poke, which of course I'm not able to put down today because I don't want to crash. And I feel like in this rain mode I am getting the power quite restricted by the electronics, and yeah, I think that's a good thing. But it's also got the sport mode and a road mode, or normal mode, if you will. So that's with the riding modes, and then we've got cornering ABS, we've got traction control, we've got wheelie control. As a direct competitor, I think the XSR 900 is probably a very close competitor, as well as the Triumph Scrambler. As we said, we've got some cornering ABS, which is a nice addition, nice feature. We've got cruise control as well. We've got a digital dash, and yeah, it's a very nicely equipped bike. So today I'm riding in Chipping Norton. This is around Banbury, and the guys from KRAZY Horse were kind enough to give me this bike, and I turned up this morning in the rain, and the guys were like, wow, you're brave. So, and I wasn't sure if they were going to let me out because of the weather, but they still did. So thank you very much for that, guys. And if you're looking for Indian bikes, Norton motorcycles, or MV Agusta, just pay these guys a visit. KRAZY Horse in Chipping Norton. And I am soaking wet because I've only got my riding jeans and my leather jacket, so it's not great protection from the wet, but hey ho. Obviously I'm not riding faster than 50-60 miles per hour, but I'm not sure how good it is on motorway speeds, so you might get a bit of wind, but because there's no windscreen, there's no fairings, there's nothing. Yeah, it's so easy to handle, so easy to turn. It's just a pleasant bike to ride, to be honest. Yeah, I hope you can hear it. Got pops and bangs. She's a banger. She likes to pop and bang. I did feel the electronics kicking in a bit as I was accelerating, and the rear end just went a bit sideways. What a fun bike. With the electronics, I feel quite safe on it. If that's yeah, I think that's the word. I feel quite safe on this bike because of the electronics and the way I get the feedback from it. It gives you quite good feedback. I mean, the brakes feel excellent. The acceleration and the whole chassis, like, it behaves very predictably, shall I say. Yeah, it's a very predictable bike. As a first impression, it feels very nice. Would I buy it? Absolutely. Yeah, I would buy this bike in a heartbeat. After this test ride, yes, 100%. We don't have a quick shifter. We just have the clutch and normal shifting, and the clutch is very light and shifting gears is very easy. It's quite fun doing rev matching on it as well. And it's got good acceleration. That's a common trait of V-twins. That's why people love V-twins. They got good torque and they have good acceleration, and people love that, and I love it too. Man, I'm so lucky to be riding all these cool bikes. Honestly, I'm very grateful. And I also want to thank you guys, because the channel, I feel like, is growing quite quickly, and that's all because of you tuning in, liking my content and sending comments and all the messages. You've been a essential part of my small expansion, and good things are going to come in the future. I'm very sure of that. I'm staying as consistent as I can, The problem with the motorcycle industry now is that we get all the Euro regulations and we see all these sport bikes being discontinued because of these regulations, and yeah, that is the bad side of it. But the good side is that the old bikes are coming back. So we've seen it with the XSR 900 GP, the R90. Now we see it with Indian as well, and I think that's bloody awesome, because people like retro stuff, and they like it for a reason. The retro stuff is cool, and it used to be good in the past, and we haven't evolved as much since those times. I mean, the internal combustion engine has been the same since many decades now. Yeah, we've had the addition of electronics and more modern technology, but the mechanics are the same. It's basically a cruiser for people that want to go faster. I think that's the main demographic of people. This is who will probably buy the bike. It's people that are mostly into cruisers or American bikes, but like to have a bit of fun as well on the twisties. I think this is the bike. This is the bike for them. It does not mess about. Lets people know that I'm here. Look at me. I'm loud. American muscle. American. Also, happy 4th of July for my American friends. I love you all. I hope you had a good day. We've got this digital dash, and if you scroll, so you swipe, you've got a lot more stuff. Speedometer and RPM, shows you the gear. Fuel indicator, guys, this is great, as you don't really get that much stuff. And then we've got rain mode on, traction control on, we've got standard and sport. So the throttle feels a bit more responsive, but I'll just leave it in rain mode because I don't want no trouble. And then we've got the cruise control and all the other controls, and they are very accessible, so you don't have to struggle to get to the control buttons. No rain's gonna stop me from riding all the bikes I can ride, because this is what I love doing, and I think that in the near future I will be doing this full time. I'm 100% sure that my channel will get monetized and I will be able to make a living out of this. It's just one of them things that I know that it will happen. It's just a matter of time. I don't know if tomorrow, I don't know if next week, but it is gonna happen.